I'm led to believe that Manchester City showed a very big interest in taking you. What was the, what was the truth? What was the truth in that? Did you feel that you had to leave Manchester, or did you not want to play for Manchester City because of your connections with Manchester United?
City came not at the end of the year after.
Oh, sorry, it was the year after that.
After.
The year you left, right?
Yeah, the year I left.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Because to me, you playing for Pep Guardiola would be like a match made in heaven.
This year I had this extortion problem, rivalry in Manchester. Let's say it like that. If maybe I didn't have that, maybe I would have been City. But with the if, you can change the world, you know?
Of course.
Because my head wasn't, Manchester, staying there, But it wasn't a closed door. Because I live for free.
Yes, yeah.
Because I live for free.
So you could have gone if you wanted to.
They didn't want, we didn't find it's not like they wanted to keep me.
Yeah. Can I show you a quick picture?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. That's a nice picture.
How does that make you feel? And what do you remember?
It makes me feel older. It makes me feel older. It feels like it was yesterday.
Good memories?
No, definitely a good memory. With a good friend of mine also.
Jesse's obviously had a really good career, Jesse Lingard.
Yeah.
Ravel hasn't had the career that many expected him to have.
Yes.
But at that age group, Ravel was going to be the next superstar. What do you remember about Ravel? What do you remember about that period of your career?
Let me tell you, Ravel is the best player of my generation. The generation 93 that I've seen.
Really?
Yes, there's no doubt. I'm telling you, confirmed, because people were saying it. I saw stuff, Neymar quality that we saw when he was at Santos. Ravel was doing this with us.
Really?
Yeah. And you want me to tell you funny story with Ravel? So this, I think I never told nobody. So I arrived from France with Rav, and obviously he was the biggest star. He was already known, and he was the boss. Let's say it like that. He was the boss. He was the main player, the main guy. And I arrived training, like not the first training, but few weeks after, But I start playing. I play tough, in England. I get the ball from him, and he was dribbling. Rav was like taking a. He was making fun of everyone in training. Yeah. So I get the ball from him, but strong one, and I play. And then he kicked me. I turn around, I don't say nothing. We play again. I go and I smash him. And we argue. Right. Me and Rav argue.
Right.
So we do head to head.
Okay.
And I'm like, let's go. Changing room. Yeah, I'm ready. You feel that in Paris this is normal.
Yeah.
And we go to the changing room. So I go and you sit down and you get ready. You never know what's gonna happen. I get ready, and then he come in. And since that day, he's been my guy.
Your brother, yeah.
So it's like the movie.
Yeah.
But it really happened. So since that day, he's my guy, and we're still talking.
Oh, really?
We're still talking. He was one of the guys that sent me a message when he saw the news. Oh. He was so happy, yeah. And now I said that's a funny story, because I think I never tell nobody.
Yeah, I've heard that story.
But Rav, biggest talent, of our generation for sure. And I feel, let's say I feel sorry, and we always want someone that you see with big talent to do good. But then after also, players, we have this responsibility. So we want something because we want the best for otherwise. And we say, with this talent, he should be playing in Premier League, in the biggest club. Yes, for sure. And he knows it. This is the good thing that he knows it. He realized if he had to make it again, I'm sure he won't do the same choice that he made the past years.
What are your reflections on your second period at Manchester United? And just to sort of add on to that, there's always been this suggestion that your relationship maybe with Jose Mourinho at the time was part of the reason why you didn't excel in the way that you probably could have or should have at Old Trafford. What are your reflections on your relationship with Jose and your reflections on that second part of your career at United?
So I will start with Jose. I think our relationship was like girlfriend, boyfriend, right. Breaking up, making up, breaking up. But it started great. It was one of the reasons why I went back to Manchester United because I spoke to him and he convinced me also to come back. It was great at the start, and I don't know why you turned to kind of a nightmare and fighting. Because I wasn't fighting, to be honest. Let's say at this time, I didn't start the fight. So we disagree as manager, player sometimes, I guess. Tomorrow, if I will see him and it's a big hug and I know that. But one day, I think you're gonna have to sit down, me and him together and discuss about the famous video.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, and that was, you seemed so shocked that, because obviously the cameras were there, so Jose knew the cameras were there.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So there was obviously he's trying to make a statement and trying to use you to make a statement, I guess. Is that how it felt?
I guess I think we're gonna have to ask him this.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I came to train, and you can see my face. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah. What are you saying?
The Ollie years seemed a lot happier for you. Maybe the injuries were a difficulty, sometimes playing out of position. But you sacrificed yourself a lot, didn't you, for the team, playing out on the left? I seem to remember.
Yeah.
How do you reflect on those years?
Okay, I will tell you something that I never tell no one. The year Mourinho and then Ollie came. The last day, I think we play Leeds at home. The last day, I send a message to Ollie, and I tell them with Woodward also that I think it's my last year and I want to leave. It didn't work out the way I wanted. This year I gave my best and everything, and I don't see the club going up. I don't see it. Truly talk, I wish I can have the message. And he said, yes, okay, no problem. I talked to Woodward. So that was the end of the game. After the end of the game, I sent him a message. Say, thank you, Ollie. Thank you for everything. And I don't want to be here next year. I'm thinking of, my head was already to go.
Sure.
And this is the year when Lukaku leaves.
Yeah.
He leaves to Inter,
I
think. I come back. He doesn't come back from preseason. I come back from preseason, all right? And I'll be like, I still want to be professional and be there. And then I speak with Woodward. I try to make a move there. They block it.
Blocked you. Yeah.
And I didn't want to play at United anymore.
So what's the future for Paul Pogba? There's a World Cup in 2026, and I know that's a long way away. And but I also know how much you love playing for France, and how much you were desperate to play in Euro 2024, and you weren't able to. Is playing for France in the World Cup in America, do you think, a realistic thing for you, a realistic target for you?
Like I said, I have goals and I have dreams. My dream was always to play for the national team. So obviously, still in my head. But today, the future of Paul is get back fit and on the pitch, and show that still have the level for sure. Yeah. Show the world that it's Pogba that comes back with more hunger, with obviously even more love for the football. Yeah. And ready to give everything. That's my future today. I have to start thinking now is training hard, man. Players they've been playing, they're here. It's not like Paul, you have your doping problem. There's other players, they come.
Yeah.
That's his life. This is the circle goes like this.
Yeah, yeah.
So those players hearing Paul Pogba, they say also they don't want to let Pogba comes and take their position. So it's gonna be this competition, obviously, and it's normal. But me, I just need to get ready. I have to be ready for this.
In terms of your club future,
Yeah.
how do you see that developing over the next 6 months?
So for now, I'm still on contract with Juventus, obviously. Like I said, we talking to them,
Yeah.
and we will see what's gonna happen. But my main focus is just to get back on the field. It's training, is to be in the square, and with the ball. That's my main focus now. Get back training with other people. I've been training by myself for years. You feel a bit lonely, but like it will be. I will be very happy just to get back training.